We got shirts on sale. Express your Eeveelution and starter Pokemon love by buying an Eeveelution family shirt and Which One starter shirt. Link will be in the description below. Baby Pokemon. These cute pre-evolution Pokemon we got a long time ago. We have not gotten one of these Pokemon since Generation 4. It has been such a long time, and since then, so many Pokemon have came to be. Since then, there are still many Pokemon that could have been potential baby Pokemon. Not with newer Pokemon, but with other Pokemon from Generations 1 through 2. With the announcement of Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think we finally have a chance to get some new baby Pokemon. I can easily see brand new evolution and baby Pokemon coming into these games. Why, you ask? I don't know. I just can. Today, I'm gonna count down the Pokemon I think will have baby forms for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So if you guys are ready, let's look at these adorable little buggers. So starting off this list, we have baby Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl having a baby Pokemon just comes so natural for it. I can't really explain it, but imagine a baby pterodactyl. I can see it being so precious. Imagine it just flying all around galore. Pretty cool, right? Aerodactyl, not to mention, already has also super high stats, so giving it a baby form could be fitting for it. I have always imagined Aerodactyl having a baby form. I can't really say much of anything else. I just think that baby Aerodactyl would be a really cool thing to see. Coming in at number 4, we have a baby Tangela Pokemon. Now, I'm aware that Tangela obviously got an evolution Generation 4 being Tangrowth, but have you ever wondered what it would be like if we got a pre-evolution though? Tangela's main point with its design is to hide its face. We've always wondered as fans, what's behind those vines? What does its face even look like? If Tangela were to get a baby form, I can honestly see it being fully covered with vines and boots. Once it evolves, obviously the eyes show. I don't know. I wouldn't say this form is needed, but I think for people brand new to Pokemon, seeing a Pokemon fully covered in vines the first time, they wouldn't be able to tell it's a pre-evolution for Tangela, therefore making it even more of a mystery to see what's behind the vines. Or another design could be where we actually see what's behind the vines, and as it evolves, it gets more covered up. Who knows what's behind those vines though? I don't think we'll ever find out, to be honest. I have been waiting for a baby Lickitung Pokemon for a long time. Lickitung just comes off as a Pokemon that needs one of those baby forms. Lickitung originally started off with no evolutions at all. However, it eventually got an evolution in Generation 4 being Licky. I think the same thing could happen with Lickitung, but with the pre-evolution as well. It happened with Roselia and it got a pre-evolution and a regular evolution. There are also other Pokemon this happened to as well, such as Electivire and Magmortar. Both these Pokemon also have baby forms being Magby and Elekid. I'm sure that this same concept can happen for Lickitung and Licky. To me, it just makes no sense as to why Lickitung can't get a pre-evolution. I know for sure this pre-evolution has been on everyone's minds for years. I can't be the only one. What if we got a baby version of Taurus and Miltank? How they would evolve would be pretty simple. Depending on the gender of the baby Pokemon, it will determine whether it will evolve into Taurus or Miltank. If it's a male, it will obviously evolve into Taurus, and if it's a female, it will evolve into Miltank. For even cooler design concepts, the male design and female designs could be slightly different. As for those differences, use your imaginations and let me know in the comments below. I have always wanted a baby cow Pokemon before, and I think with Generation 8, we can definitely get one. It's a bummer we didn't get this in Generation 7 though, considering how prominent Miltank and Taurus and the whole farming aspect actually was. Generation 7 would have been the perfect opportunity, but alas, it did not happen. In Sword and Shield though, I can see it happening actually. I mean, the UK has farms, right? And finally, at our number 1 spot, we have one of the most confusing things to ever happen in Pokemon. The fact that we never got a baby version of Kangaskhan. Now, breeding didn't exist in Generation 1, so of course it can make sense as to why it didn't exist back then. But once they introduced baby Pokemon, it should have been a no-brainer to have the parent Pokemon to actually come from the Pokemon it raises in its pouch. Of course, if you put too much thought into it, you might wonder where its child came from when all it did was simply evolve. But obviously, evolution isn't always perfect where it's executed in the games. Magneton is supposed to be several Magnemites linked together, and Slowbro is supposed to evolve from a Shelder biting its tail, which you could use the same argument here, but honestly, what's weirder? A Pokemon evolving and suddenly appearing with a child, or a Pokemon hatching from an egg with the child? Yeah, that's what I thought. And to further my point, it's not really like it's a part of Kangaskhan like how all the Execute are one Pokemon. When Kangaskhan Mega evolves, the baby hops out and can start attacking alongside its mother, gaining more Kangaskhan-like features in its appearance. I could go on and on about this, but I think I've already made the best case I can. Come on, Game Freak, give us baby Kanga. Well, that pretty much wraps up the baby Pokemon I want for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Baby Pokemon are so adorable, and I feel like they balance out all the Pokemon evolutions. Also, reaching a first stage Pokemon, I feel also brings you closer when that Pokemon fully evolves into its last stage. There are so many great Pokemon, and I think that having more baby Pokemon would be great for the Pokemon franchise and for the Pokedex. I'll also say Pokemon would feel more complete. Anyways, that was my little tidbit on baby Pokemon. What do you guys think? Do you think there will be more baby Pokemon added? If so, which ones would you like to see? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Pokemon content and all kinds of other content like Zelda, Fire Emblem, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Borderlands, and so much more. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Fly Jubilee, Daniel Leone, Lady Crimson, Pal491, The Lazy Leo, Matthew Young, Awesome Lego, and Jared Weez Austin did. I want to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more awesome Pokemon content.